you work extra hard to hustle than just getting a regular job. Going to a regular job is 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Sure, you gotta do what you gotta do, but selling drugs is a whole different ballgame. You gotta know what the customer wants. You gotta worry if the customer's setting you up. You gotta worry about your surroundings. You gotta look at the cops. All sorts of. That's what I didn't realize. It's harder being a criminal.
A lot of people don't see that this lifestyle don't lead to nothing but death, jail. That's all it leads to. Like, they don't realize every single thing you're doing, like as a gang member or as a gangster or whatever you want to call it, is illegal. Every single thing. Like, they seeing it as, I'm doing what I gotta do. Not really. Like, okay, you're doing what you gotta do because you've closed your mind off to what you're really supposed to be doing, society-wise, or right from wrong. You closed your mind off to all that. You figured that this is the only way to go. Like, they don't see that every single thing that they're doing is illegal.
But it's the simple fact of how people carry themselves. I know people that done died out here that they was tough. They was tough. They was acting tough though. You know what I mean? That might have caused their death because they was acting tough, but it's like, for what? It's worthless. And, you know, I got cousins that passed away, but in my mind I'm like, they ain't dead. This ain't real to me. It's fake. You know what I mean? I'm thinking my cousin gonna walk in the door any minute now. You know, 3 me up. Everything's cool, but hey, it doesn't happen that way. You just still live, you know, living that dream.
Call each other nigga. Do you have a name, or all of you have a name? Your mama baptized all you nigga. And I'm saying it loud so the adults in there can hear. I said, you are not niggas. You are proud young black men. You have a name. Define yourself in a positive way. Now, there's a way to say nigga, and you mean it in a poetic way, but you're not doing that because you're doing it in public and you don't know how it's going across. They want you to call each other nigga.
Before you could kill another person or harm another human being, you got to dehumanize them first. That's why the slave master called us niggers. Can a brother beat us? First thing a sister hears before she gets slapped is the word bitch. The human mind have to dehumanize you first. We kill terrorists. We don't kill other humans. He is the enemy. He's a criminal. We don't see him as a human. Crips, Bloods, we take them out of their human element. So when we kind of demonize and trivialize our existence as just as characters in a play or characters outside in community, it's very easy for us to destroy ourselves.
I'm on the ground. At first it was like a shock. I'm like, oh, I'm just tapping myself. And I try to get up. And like my legs, I couldn't barely move my legs though. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, dog. And I'm looking, and that's when I went to shock. I'm all bleeding out. And then I started thinking like, damn, I became a victim. I'm a teen statistic of violence, a statistic of teen violence. I'm like, dog, what the hell? What's my family? Then I remember thinking, and my mans was around me. I'm like, yo, do not let my family see me like this. My family never seen me in a weak position where I look helpless. You know what I'm saying? Where I needed help. You know what I'm saying? I was always the strong. I was always the tough guy. You know what I'm saying? Someone drama was called. Someone would call me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was only popping, and now I'm on the ground. I can barely move. I'm bleeding from. I got shot 4 times. You know what I'm saying? I'm bleeding from all sorts of positions. I got a big ass cut. My stomach right here. Come from way down here, go way down. Up here, it goes way down. See?
And you were shot in the chest there, or in the stomach?
I was shot in the side, on my side, and 3 times in the back. You know what I'm saying?
And they had to cut you in front for the
yeah,
surgery?
The bullet came out, it shot me from the side, it came out like right here. It bounced off my rib cage and it came out. My belly button used to be and shit. They had to push my belly button way down. You know what I'm saying? I was in a coma for like a month. You know what I'm saying? I woke up and I was like, damn, Woke up in the hospital. I can't move my legs and shit. It took me a while to move my legs, you know what I'm saying? It's still coming back, you know what I'm saying?
How did your brother pass?
He got murdered in a drive-by shooting, Phil's Corner. And I guess he was riding in the wrong car, and he was getting a ride home, and like people was following that car, and whatever was associated with that car, there was no remorse, and they wet up the car. He caught like 5 bullets, I think. His spine was severed, one through the heart. The one through the heart killed him. They couldn't stop the bleeding.
There's a van coming down, and me and my boys walking this way, but the van's coming from behind. Bang, we hear the first gunshot, but we don't think nothing of it because we don't know that they're shooting at us. So the van goes by us, we see him. There's a guy, sticks his hand out the window, he lets off another one. So then we're like, oh shit, they're shooting at us, they're shooting at us. They try to bust the U-turn. We ran down one of these cuts to my street, just ran straight to my crib. Showed out here.
And you don't know who that was? You wouldn't figure they had any reason for shooting at you?
Well, I mean, the fact that they see me up the street, people who they got drunk with. Because if you ask me, I don't know what the older people got drunk, but that's from like, that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fight your beef. I don't know how their beef starts, but you know what I'm saying? People don't care how the beef started. They'll do it just for that rep in the hood. You want to be a dog in your hood, or they want that name for themselves.